should be a most delectable matchup for anyone who loves a little flavor in the Pop-Tarts Bowl. It's the Oklahoma State Cowboys and the Connecticut High. Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
I can tell you there is a lot of excitement down here on the field. The energy is electric, and it is gorgeous weather here late in the season. The sun is out, and we are looking forward to some good football. As they say, it is perfect football weather. We're going to get great passing, good running conditions here on the field today. I'll keep you posted on how that plays out as the game goes along. Back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense will go on the attack first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
They want to run it left here. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Look out! Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
That's kind of a double whammy for this offense, because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
Great place to start for this offense. They'll send the tight end in motion. Drops back on first down. He's going to run it. Breaks into the open. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. UConn is now threatening in the red zone. Straight ahead, it's Murray. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. Jumped on top of the pile.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Rush right in his face. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Absolutely center cut. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Powell.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Powers inside. Oh, he's got some space. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And that is such great execution by this offense. 3rd down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only
makes the grab in their space. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rolls right. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Making the adjustment on the play. Quick. He gets it so close to that imaginary yellow line, but I think he's going to be just a tad short. The Cowboys need to pick it up on 4th down. Looking for the marker. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wants to throw one first. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Using his legs, it's Murray. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Murray. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Nice move there. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Huskies are marching down the field. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Huskies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've got a first down here to open the period. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Murray. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Sells to fake. Looking for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Husky. Talk about a breakdown in coverage. That might be the easiest catch he'll have all day.
It doesn't get much easier than that, except the hardest part about this is the walk to the sidelines, because then you have to justify what happened, and your defensive coach is going to be just a smidge upset that you left that guy wide open in the end zone for the big play.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Out wide left, it's Sellers. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was two guys right next to him, so that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Out wide right, it's Powell.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great lift.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the one.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. He shed tackles like a snake, getting rid of his skin. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with an explosive in the running game, a 59-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Chucked it away just as he was hit.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
On the option. He'll toss it. There he goes. They bring him down. A big gain on the option, and they will challenge your ability to tackle in space.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll run it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, it's Murray. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Snap from the gun on third down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a second field goal, this one a 37-yard. One is perfect. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about. So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The run inside. It's Sellers. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Plows his way ahead. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Plowing ahead on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play 4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. And the Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Hits inside. It's Sellers. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Tells to run, wants to pass. Still looking to his right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And now on 2nd down for this offense. On the ground with the counter. Turning it on. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Cowboys are in the hurry-up. Selling the fake.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had 0 answers.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Just feeds the running back. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their 2nd. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And he'll be out of bounds just short of the goal line, but man, are they in business now. And the Cowboys are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and he's in. Touchdown, Cowboys!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left. We are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. He wants to throw it. Under pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Just got rid of that one. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. UConn will have to punt it away.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Oklahoma State sideline. There is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Left side is Slater. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Snaps it in the shotgun. Escapes the pressure to his right. Got rid of it just in time. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Number 89, set to kick this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Connecticut offense ready to go to work. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, Dave, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got his man. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block. And there he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys. The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
UCONN going back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Breaks through, it's Murray. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And they try to sneak the draw play in there and try to show pass right away, get it to the running back. Defense not fooled in the slightest. Nice job getting upfield, getting to the running back, getting him on the road.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Third and long right here. Looking for the edge. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. UConn will have to punt it away. Trying to take it back. He's got great speed. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Snap on first down, wants to throw. On the move. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his own.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The UConn offense goes back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Second and long here. Right back to the well. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Well, not down in distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
And the pass rush. Going at the 19. And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. They're all over him. Myers on the move. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Right side, it's Powell.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
They'll try it over the left side. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Cowboys are threatening in the red zone. Might as well give it to him again. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Cowboys! And the pummeling has started.
And remember back, guys, the defense gives them the short field, and the offense takes care of business. And now building this lead and really putting pressure on the other side. The offense on the other side is going to have to get pass happy. So dial up that nickel, dial up that dime, get that pass defense ready.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Making his first move. Makes a move. There he goes. Open it up. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboy. Special teams proving to be special. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sells to run, looking to pass. It's complete on the right side. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. We've reached the break. Oklahoma State is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the right. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. They'll need a bunch on second down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Drills him with the stiff arm. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Sells to run, wants to pass. In the backfield, it's Chase. The Huskies have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. The play fake. Looking left. Touchdown, Huskies! And they take it in for 6 more points. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Working the ground game. They opened the lane and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Finds his man. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Long way to go on 2nd down. Quick give. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. Pulls and fired complete. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. Needs it. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. And the Cowboys look to keep this drive humming. Drops back on 1st down. Buying time to his right. He'll throw it. Out wide right, it's Powell. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Cowboys, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Run in the red zone, it's Sellers. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. And the Cowboys racing to the line in the hurt. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative.
It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. Uh-oh, it's intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to to get the football back.
Oklahoma State 51, UCONN 20.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. And here comes the Connecticut offense ready to go to work. Wants to throw on first. Right side, it's Daniels. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Huskies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Straight ahead, it's Chase. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this way. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. Turns into the pile. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. He's going to throw deep right side. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Motion from the back. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time on target. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Run in the red zone. It's Chase. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be second and 10. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And he gets it away.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
UConn comes to the line with a first and goal. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
It has been quite a season. Thanks for going on.